What's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Tyrone Jones here with the Construction Entrepreneur School and Services. Rocking the Construction Entrepreneur shirt. Make sure you check that out. Really pushing that. So on this one here, I wanted to discuss a lot of contractors out there constantly state that one of the issues they have is knowing how to estimate. And I'm not going to say that estimating is a easy, is easy to do. Um, it's not. Estimating is not easy to do. Estimating is not easy to do. But nonetheless, you still have to learn how to do it. But I want to tell all you contractors, unlicensed, handymans, licensed, um, uh, um, part timers, side hustles, whatever, however you're doing this lifestyle, this construction entrepreneur lifestyle, you already have the estimating tools in you. The reason why I say that is because if you're already doing the work, then you're already charging. And you're basing your charge on something. Whatever you're just taking it out the air, you're taking it out and you're taking out the air and you're referencing it from something, from somewhere, from someone. Okay, so that's a start. At least you are giving a number, right? What if that number is bad or good? You're giving a number. I have always said there's no bad jobs, there's only bad bids. So the number game is very important in this business, in any business, really, right? But we at the Construction Entrepreneur School and Services, we break down estimating in a basic form. Long as you're a tradesman and you understand your trade, I can teach you how to estimate. Now, I'll break it down a little bit for you here. When you're calculating a job, right? You have a job that you want and you looked at it, okay, and then you put a number together. Say what's up.
Quack,
Say hi.
quack.
Say hi.
Hi.
And you have a job. And you say, hey, you know what? I want to do this job. So you start breaking it down. You say, hey, okay, it's going to take me 3 days to do this job. So I'm going to charge, my day is 250 a day. So I'm going to charge for 250, 250, 250. And that's my rate, right? What I want you to do is getting a little bit more detailed into it, okay? Breaking it down into not just a total job. I want you to break it down into tasks that you're doing per day, okay? So not just looking at daily wage on that, right? You're looking at tasks that you're doing, okay? So if you're doing you're doing flooring, right? Then you want to break that down into what you're actually doing, square footage, right? Let's say you got 300 square feet. So you're like, okay. And then also too, another thing is, as we break this down into tasks, you always got to look at a job as if someone else is doing it. Always get in the habit as looking at a job as if someone else is doing it. The reason why that is that because you may not always be the one to do it. Everyone is not as fast as you. Everyone can't work as long as you can. Everyone don't have the same drive as you. Some employees come to work and their mind is on something else. The argument that they had with their husband, their aunt, their uncle, their wife, the whomever the night before. Bills are not matching up. Money's not right. So they're distracted by these other things. When as a construction entrepreneur, we may have those things going on, but they're not distractions when we're trying to get work and trying to complete work to try to get paid. So always look at it as if, how long is it going to take me to paint this room? No. Always look at it as if, how long would it take John to paint this room? Okay, John is going to take an hour just to get his stuff from the car into the room. And then he's going to take another hour or another 15 minutes just to talk to the homeowner and bullcrap cannot go. Then he's going to take another 15 minutes just to gather what he brought into the house. And then it's going to take him another hour to prep. And then he's going to start painting. right? So, and then he's going to take, X amount of smoke breaks or, X long lunch. So you think about, how long is it going to take the next person to do it and not yourself. And you can really scale this way because you don't always have to be there. So if something comes up, kid sick, wife sick, babysitter flakes out on you, and you cannot be there, then you can literally call someone over there and know that you have that time and that money worked in there for that person to get that job done, as long as you're making money, right? All right, so when we break things down, we look at it per task. How long is it going to take to get this particular task done? So when we break things out, instead of breaking it out into 3 days, we break it out into, let's say we got 3 tasks per day. Then we break it down into how long it's going to take to get that task done, this task done, and that task done. Okay. Now, with each task comes with how much labor time is involved in it, how much material is involved in it, is there any travel time involved in it? Now, listen, when I say travel time, I'm also including those trips to Home Depot, okay, that we never charge for, okay? Your vehicle, the Home Depot runs, the chasing materials, picking up, delivery. If whomever you were buying that material from, if you had them deliver it, how much would you have to pay that delivery charge? Why are you not charging for delivery? Why are you not including that into your rate? You don't have to lay it out as a line item in your invoicing or in your estimate or proposal, but you do need to incorporate that cost within your estimate because that's your time. And your time is valuable. And if you weren't doing it, you would have to pay someone else to do it. So you have to factor that in. Your vehicle, time to deliver. So each task breaks. So when you break it down into, instead of doing like, oh, it's per day and then 3 days and no, break it down. Okay, for this one day, I'm going to be doing this, this, and this. Okay, so that these 3 tasks also breaks down too. Okay, I call it breaking it down to its lowest common denominator. So one of those tasks, okay, let's look at one. So doing the tile, doing painting, right? I'm painting this one wall, the accent wall, okay? So what goes into that? How much paint do I need? I need a gallon of paint, okay? How am I to get that paint? I got to go. So anyway, how much time is going to take me to go get that stuff, okay? Then I come back, install it. How long is it going to take John to install it? So all those things go into each of those tasks. And those are activities. So that's how you break down an estimate. Okay. You break it down and then break it down and then you break it down. And then you add all that up, all that labor, all that material, all that delivery time. Now, mind you, if it's just one job, that delivery time can be actually sectioned out into 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay. You don't have to do a separate delivery time for each task when it's just one project. Okay. That's not double charge the job. Okay. Also, too, when we're looking at John doing this task, we also got to think about how John is going to complete his total 8 hours with the other 2 tasks of the project. So we don't want to look at John as John, doing his job as each task per day. Okay. We still want to be reasonable with our pricing. So we also want to look at that John may be doing this task over here and at the same time part of another task over there. So you got to really figure out how not to double dip when things that the person is doing for one task may also eliminate things or items for another task. So that's the part about estimating, to where you have to make it make sense and to where you're not double dipping and overcharging. Okay. And that's how you break down an estimate. You already doing it. You just need to break it down a little bit more and get into a little bit more details and charge for those items that you're missing, especially your vehicle and your time while you're in your vehicle needs to be charged, needs to be accounted for. Now, mind you, this is not an estimating class. You're not going to just learn how to estimate straight off from this video, okay? That's why you need to take courses. That's why you need to go visit our website and look at what we have. We have an estimating course on there where you can do self-study and you can learn how to build labor rates. You can learn how to understand profit margins. You can learn how to understand your labor burden. Okay, all these things you need to learn to build a proper estimate. Visit the website, look at it, and check out these t-shirts. Okay, Pick you a color. What's your favorite color? Gray, blue? Pick out a color. Get your t-shirt. Time to support. Make sure you check us out, okay? Hopefully that was helpful. Share this with someone that needs to see it. Make sure you check out those classes on those courses on our website, those classes. They're reasonably priced. We got one on there for $4.99. Okay, understanding your company overhead, and you get the overhead sheet so you can plug in the items and the numbers and get the percentages that you need to be adding to every job, because we all have overhead. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go with that, my construction entrepreneurs. Hustle hard, then hustle harder. Catch you on the next one. If you own your own company, have employees, make your own hours, then you are a construction entrepreneur. Express yourself. Express your craft. Let the world know who you are. Get your shirt today at www.constructionentrepreneurs.com.